you said, though.
All right. I wanted to end with this. This is a fascinating article I found yesterday, and I had tears in my eyes through the whole thing. And I'll have a link for it in the show notes. And it's about a couple here in Parma, Ohio, which is our neighbors of south of Cleveland. And it's Tyler and Melanie Tapajna, I would think is how you say their last name. So this is an article. They were featured on today.com. So it's a national thing. A couple donates their wedding day food to a shelter and spends the day serving the homeless. So this just really choked me up. And, you know, I was thinking about from the beginning, we were talking about depression and hopefully not finding ourselves going down the road of depression. These people will never go there because they dedicate their lives to helping other people. What happens if you actually find yourself in getting clinical attention because of depression? One of the first things they're going to say is, help people, join a volunteer group, call somebody that may need a friend. Help an old lady across the street. It's always about getting outside yourself and helping other people because we're social animals and we're social interdependent. There's nothing more natural than helping other people. And we lose that in our artificial society. Sometimes getting too caught up in video games or addictions or whatever else. So again, back onto this really amazing couple. So they realized that they wouldn't be able to host dozens of guests as they planned at their planned nuptials this summer. They canceled their formal reception and decided to put the money they spent on the food to good use. After months of planning, the Tapajnas came to the conclusion that a big wedding during the pandemic was not for them. Instead, they had an intimate ceremony on August 15th. Congratulations. And instead of getting a full refund from their caterer, listen to this, their caterer's Betsy's Bomb-Ass Burgers. They also have a food truck, apparently. They contacted Laura's Home, a nonprofit that feeds and houses homeless women and children in Cleveland, and asked for permission to donate their prepared food. From their wedding ceremony, Melanie in wedding gown and Tyler in his tux put on a hairnet and gloves and served the guests.
Wow. That's okay. I'm kind of choked up from that myself.
I got to tell you, it went on to say that they actually had enough left over to feed them for several more days as well.
Oh, wow. That is really sweet, Barry. I really love that story, and I'm glad you brought that up.
As long as they've been together for so many years, I don't remember, and I'll leave a link to that story. They every year do something different that's charitable. So this is their way of life, and geez, see their pictures. What a good-looking couple.
Wow. Well, I love stories like that. I'm so glad we ended on this story, and it just gives you hope in the world. And I wish the news were full of those kinds of stories.
They are if you look for them.
You gotta look.
You gotta look. Yeah. All right. With that, man, I love you, brother. Can't wait.
Love you too.
Can't wait for next week.
Me too.
Everybody, put a smile out there to strangers as you walk by them. If you can't muster that up, at least take the scowl off your face. All right.
You got to uncover your mask first, then do that, and have yourself a happy Labor Day weekend. Be safe out there.
Yeah. Thanks a bunch. See you next week.